All right, I am making a video. Anyway, here's the deal. The other day I changed the engine oil in this 8120. Okay, the 8120, there she is in all her glory. I'm spraying with this tractor, and I'm really upset because my brand new non-clicky the camera lost footage on me, like a lot. Totally went foobar on me with the SD card, and it locked it, and I can't get any information out of it. Plus, my Apple computer is having an issue, which I just corrected. But anyway, here's the deal. I changed the oil. The engine oil was great, you know, new engine oil into her because it had to be done. Me and Joseph did it. And of course, it is black as the ace of spades again already. For some reason, this is one of the dirty motors. The other thing was, I had an oil filter, and for some reason, I can't find the damn thing. As a matter of fact, I think I used it up last time I changed the oil and forgot to reorder a new one. So yesterday, I went down and I bought the filter that I need to replace in this tractor, even though I already changed the oil. So it's okay to do that. It's not the worst thing in the world. If you change your oil and you don't have a filter, just don't disturb the old filter. Run that new oil in there, and then when you get the new filter, change it out, and you should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that oil filter right now. Big deal is I have to drain oil out, and I don't have oh, I do. It's windy outside. I don't want to make a mess out of it. But anyways, yeah, here we go. Alright, what do we got? Okay, good. Alright. For some reason I can't find my black nitrile gloves. So I've already loosened this up because I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm behind and what I'm supposed to be doing. So all I did was use an adjustable wrench and put on the top here. Timothy's coming in with a 4960, which is going to get an oil change also. Hopefully this does not bubble over because I didn't run it today. But it holds its oil so well up in that filter. Alright, there it is. Yes. Alright, so there it is. You just catch that filter. I'm going to change I'm actually going to change the O-ring in this one too. I wish I had my Okay, so I got a new O-ring here. I'm going to show you in a second. Let me get my nitrile gloves. Alrighty, O-ring. Now, hopefully it's the right one. What did you do, right, Tim? Yeah. What you do is you take your knife and you stick that underneath there. Don't care about that O-ring because it's shot. With heat, they get hard. So the other thing is, with an O-ring, when you're putting these together, what do you do with them, Tim? Oil. You oil your O-rings. You just stick your finger with old oil or, you know, new oil. It doesn't really matter. Oil's oil. And you go ahead and you oil that thing up, and that will allow it to slide onto your... Oh! Mother of all things unholy. Damn it. Give me that thing. Shit. Alright, shut that off real quick. I gotta clean it up. Okay. Oil it. Back to square one. Don't drop your filter cap either, because it's stupid. So, boy, this thing wants to be a real pain in the balls. Come on. You know what? There we go. Okay, so we... Okay, just wants to be a pain in the ass. Okay, so this is a good this is a good O-ring. You know why? Because it's tight. Alright, so there it is. It's oiled. You just kind of run a coating of oil over top of it. As you can see, it is quite slippery. So, where is my filter? Here it is. Mr. Tim has so kindly gotten my cartridge here. And what you do is you take this guy and you slide it into the cap until it locks. You want to do it this way, because if you do it the other way by sticking it in the sump and then tightening the cap down onto it, you could inadvertently misalign the filter with the cap, and then you'll have a crushed filter and a whole bunch of trouble. So there it is. It's snug and tight. I'm going to take my adjustable wrench like so and do it this way. Now, a lot of times if you don't have an adjustable wrench or a wrench to fit this nut, or if it's being a particular pain in the ass, years ago Craftsman Tools sold a thing called a strap wrench. And the strap wrench, you want that snug, not over tight, but snug. The strap wrench will fit around the outside of this, and you can take and clean that off with starting fluid or gum cutter or something like that, and end up with a really nice clean surface. And then you use the strap wrench and pop it off. So anyhow, that's it for that. That's it for the filter, the old filter. Of course, you can discard that in the proper receptacle. And the oil you want to go over. Actually, Timothy, go ahead and start this 8120 up before my battery in the tractor dies, or in the camera dies. Hey, why did you do that to my jug? Okay, go ahead, start it up. You can hear that it's running all right. It will shut down automatically if there's no oil pressure. So obviously the tractor's running properly. Feel up in here, it's cold, so the oil is pumping. Alright, go ahead and shut it off. And the next thing to do is to come over to the dipstick. Yes, the dipstick, and no, I'm not talking about Tim. That's a terrible thing to say, isn't it? Yeah, dipstick. So anyways, you can just wipe it off with a rag if you got one. I used my glove. And you take this, do not tighten it back up, just drop it and pull it up and make sure that it is in the full zone. If it's not in the full zone, add a quart or two until she's ready to rock and roll. It is more important that you do not overfill your oil sump, because if you do, it can cause bigger problems than you want. What will happen is the crankshaft will collide with the oil in the bottom of the pan, causing a foaming action and eventually bigger problems. It'll rob horsepower, just create a whole host of problems. You'd be better. Did you see a rat or whatever just went flying past there? We don't have rats, but something just flew there. Maybe a bird. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. That's how you change the filter in an 8120. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. Timothy, pull that glove off so I can... Thank you. Nice clean hand. Yeah, so that's that. Add the oil. Better to be a little low than to be over full. That's what I was always told. Anyhow, yeah.